What a mess at the top of our New South Wales Police Force hierarchy. In recent days, we've had allegations from Deputy Commissioner Nick Caldis about a bugging operation more than a decade ago. It's clear that those top three officers in the force are not getting along all right, and it's about time that Mike Baird intervened.
Well, there's no doubt about that, but I mean, this is a bugging operation for which there would seem to have been little and in some cases no justification for some of the bugging that was done. This investigation is looking into that. It's also, it seems, looking into who's been leaking information about this to the media. Now, it ought to be focusing on what happened more than a decade ago. There's no sense of history among these people. Let's not forget there were scandals 30 years ago in the New South Wales Police over illegal bugging operations. These were seemingly authorised, but the question is what information was put in to the courts by the police and people like Catherine Byrne, the now Deputy Commissioner, to obtain the warrants to do the bugging of the like of Nick Caldis, who is saying that his career has suffered as a result of allegations made all those years ago, and plainly those two don't get on at all.
Well, we're having a big conversation in this country right now about dysfunctional leadership. Now, if you're the Premier of New South Wales, or at least the Police Minister, surely you're sitting back and thinking, how does Andrew Scipione, Nick Caldis and Catherine Byrne, the three top cops in this state, how are they conducting business right now? How are they looking after the security of people in New South Wales when they can barely talk to each other?
Well, this is the question. And look, it does raise the question of the succession to replace Andrew Scipione. The decision's going to be made by the government not that far away. Suggestion is that either Catherine Byrne or Nick Caldis should be disqualified from taking over because of this scandal. But let's take Caldis as an example. He is saying he's done nothing wrong, that he's been a victim in all of this. If that is the case, why should he be disqualified from moving into the top job?
But it may well be that he's just been tainted by this affair so much that they can't possibly put him in. There are so many factions now, and they're all coming to the surface. We're going to hear more about it in the next few days, but I think it's incumbent on the Premier and the Police Minister now to step in and sort this mess out as quickly as they can.